All right, here we go again. The Chronicles of ADHD with Chris. So today is day 8, day 9. I don't know why I never remember the day when I'm talking in this video. Regardless, it's been a day or two. And yeah, I wanted to go ahead and have some more conversations by myself and talking to myself. So took my medication again about 9:15, 9:30 this morning. So I'm starting to get to the point where I'm starting to time when I take the medication, when I take the Adderall, because I can line it up when it best suits my parts of the day. And for instance, if I have meetings that's going to require a lot of focus, or meetings that's going to require some critical thinking, then I find that the best parts of the medication work best. Every day that I take it, I'm getting more used to what I'm looking for. And so I know when I'm at the peak of it. I know when I'm just kind of feeling the first effects of it. And so I think the familiarity of Adderall is making it less scary. I think the first couple days I was just so worried trying to figure out what it was, what the feeling was I was looking for. So I think now that I have kind of an idea of what's going on, it makes it a little bit more. I'm a little more excited to utilize it. The past couple videos, I've talked a little bit about the coming down from the Adderall, and like I said, that's been around 3:30, 4 o'clock, and you can feel it kind of start to taper off throughout the day, but 3:30, 4 o'clock, it's probably at the height of, or I guess the most non-existent the medication is in my system. And so I come up with a plan, and my plan was to, when that medication wears off, be prepared for when I get a flurry of thoughts, especially negative ones, and then pay attention to when my mood is starting to change. In fact, I was just kind of doing that just now, and I was listening to a podcast, and the podcast was, I don't know, just going in a direction that was causing me to think deeply about things that really didn't matter, and I could just feel my mood starting to change. Like I'd mentioned, just kind of like the social media effect when you're swiping through, and I'd mentioned how you find a funny video versus a motivational video or something like that. So trying to be very active and at getting ahead of when the medication starts to wear off. So, but knowing that it's coming, and knowing that it's a natural part, and that I'm not just some depressed lunatic, it makes it a little bit more like, okay, this is just what's going to happen. So, something new that I want to do, so today's Friday, so something I want to do is try not using Adderall over the next 2 days and kind of take a break from it on the weekends. I think there's some perspective that could be useful in kind of just remembering what it's like without the medication, and then going a day or two just on my own, because I don't think Adderall defines who I am, and I don't want it to. So I think having a couple days to where I can just be my whole self, experience everything that I would naturally, is probably good for perspective. Which brings up a point that I think in the beginning, and my wife can attest to this, I was really just considering getting off medication completely, because I hated the change. But now, like I said, I kind of look forward to using those few hours of prime focus to get some stuff done. So you have to excuse this video, it's a little bit all over the place. I just want to share my thoughts a little bit. So yeah, so I'm gonna take the next couple days off. I'll probably kind of explore how I'm feeling then, and maybe do some reflection, do a reflection video. Yeah, so I guess we'll just kind of see how things continue to keep evolving. I'm on my way to a meeting right now. I'm going to be doing I'm a freelance designer, developer, and so I get to do some contract work, and so I'm excited to utilize utilize the medication to kind of keep me focused, and just kind of curious. Make sure the phone didn't fall. Just curious to see how it applies during a business type setting. So, yeah, I suppose that's kind of it. It's kind of a rambling type of day. I just had some time and wanted to talk, and y'all just get to hear me ramble. And if you're not watching, then just talking to myself then. So, anyhow, I hope everyone's having a great day. Have a great weekend, and we'll see how things go.